I'm Ray Gillen. I'm Commissioner of Planning and Economic Development for the county. I'm also the Metroplex Chair. Happy to see a lot of familiar faces here today to welcome the Van Gogh exhibit to downtown Schenectady. Welcome to Armory Studios. We have hosted, as you know, Mike's loud. I'm loud enough. The Armory Studios in the last year or so has hosted HBO, has hosted Showtime, and has hosted Amazon Studios for major TV and film promotions. And yet, in talking to the owners, Ray and Jeff Legier, they've been so impressed by the setup and the crew and the dedication and the excitement around this Van Gogh exhibit that we're going to see today. We really want to thank John and his team for putting it together. There are a number of speakers this morning. I'm going to start with Kathy Gatta, who chairs the Tourism, Arts, and Special Events Committee of the County Legislature. She's also president of the Board of Directors of Discover Schenectady, our partner in this production. So please give a warm welcome to Kathy Gatta. Kathy, come on up.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. Just a personal story. I think it was about a year and a half ago. My nieces, who live in New York City, went to this show, posted something, as millennials do, on their Instagram account, and I was like, what is that? It looked just so intriguing. And I went out and looked it up. I sent the link over to Ray at Armory Studios and said, wouldn't this be perfect at the Armory? Now, just to be clear, I am taking absolutely no credit for this coming to Schenectady County unless I manifested it. But I am thrilled that the team at Van Gogh Immersive Experience felt the same way that I do, that Ray Gillen does, that all of us here do, is that Schenectady County is the place to be. So I want to thank the Van Gogh Immersive Experience for feeling the same way that we do. So thank you very much for that. One of the main focuses of the Tourism, Arts, and Special Events Committee of the Schenectady County Legislature, as well as Discover Schenectady, is to make Schenectady County a destination for arts and events. And it's just, with this exhibit coming here, shows us that those efforts are paying off, and I thank Todd and the team at Discover Schenectady, Metroplex, and of course, Ray from Armory Studios for all of their efforts in bringing this here. So thank you very much. We hope that everyone coming to this show will dine in our fabulous restaurants, stay in our beautiful hotels, visit all the wonderful retail shops that we have here. There's so much to do in Schenectady County, and we hope that people take advantage of the whole thing. Also, my colleagues and I at the Schenectady County Legislature are so proud that we were able to offer access to 2 county-owned parking lots so that we can ensure free visitor parking to everybody that comes to this. We know that those parking lots are going to be utilized throughout their stay in this exhibit, so we are very happy to do that. Thanks again for coming. Thank you to everybody involved, and visit Schenectady.
Also from the Schenectady County Legislature, Michelle Osterlich is here. Michelle, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And Jeff Hall is here, the clerk of the county legislature. Jeff is the man behind the scenes on a lot of great work that's done at the county. Thank you, Jeff. Also want to thank some of the city council folks. The mayor was not able to be here today, but John Palomini is here, Carmel Patrick, and Doreen is here. Thank you very much. I'll have you up for the ribbon cutting. Next up, he doesn't really need any introduction to anybody in this room, but the owner, the co-owner with his cousin Jeff of Armory Studios, New York. I want to hear from our host today, Ray Legier. Come on up, Ray.
What can I say? Look at this place. It is the county show today, but the county was really the one responsible for making this happen. Dealing with Ray and the county, I mean, their commitment to making Schenectady a better place for destinations, for entertainment is just unparalleled. They helped us navigate myriad of problems that occur when you try to get parking lots, road improvements. I mean, this was a nice area, but it wasn't the nicest. And in the last 3 to 4 weeks, after we signed this deal, so much has happened. You walk around, you see the differences, and the county, the city, and just everybody came together. All you people. It takes a village to raise a. No, not an idiot. It takes a village, and I really want to thank it. And thanks to Production Hub, Exhibition Hub. John has been amazing. He's actually quite a talented individual. But the minute we started negotiating the lease, it was pretty hard in the beginning, but he listened. And I tried to explain the unique situation we have here in Schenectady where everybody lives together. And this room is evidence of that. And I want to thank you all for coming. And come early, come often. Thank you.
Next up, it's good to hear from the genius behind this show, John Zoller, who is the executive producer of Exhibition Hub. He's been on every TV program this morning in the Capital Region, so he might be a little hoarse, but we welcome him and his team officially to Schenectady. Come on up, John. Good to see you.
I can't take a lot of credit for the show. Our incredible production team are the people behind putting this together. Our incredible creative team that has spent literally years concepting this are really the ones who are responsible for what you see today. But I do want to take some time to thank everybody in this room, thank the city of Schenectady, Schenectady County, and the Capital Region for such a warm welcome that is one that is really unparalleled in terms of our work we've done across the United States. It really speaks to something that I focus on when I'm looking for a venue, looking for a place to place our show, which is that community involvement. We have an incredible artist here whose work we're showcasing, the work of Vincent van Gogh. We're showcasing over 400 of his works in our immersive gallery. It is a 40-foot tall walls, 10,000 square foot room where the experience runs on a 30-minute loop that features everything from his first sketch to his last painting. The technology that's involved in this is incredible, but the infrastructure that it takes to put it together is probably more impressive. But over and above that, it's communities that come together to bring this show to life. So while people are here at Armory Studios and in Schenectady, I echo the sentiment that really make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come and spend the week here and make us a part of that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience the amazing work of Vincent van Gogh. Another thing that is something that we haven't spoken a lot about is this is the North American premiere of our new digital presentation in the Immersive Gallery. So we've chosen Schenectady to do that as a thank you to the community for what they have given us in terms of the opportunity here. We've also made outreach into the community. We're partnering with local hotels, local businesses. We're doing a lot of hiring from the Seat Center and looking to engage with artists of all kinds as they come through the experience. So it's really my pleasure to welcome you to Vincent van Gogh, the immersive experience, but also I'm grateful to be so welcomed to Schenectady. Thank you very much.
Just some of the other communities that are hosting it. The show is opening in Cincinnati in a couple of weeks. Atlanta, Houston, Vegas, Miami, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Raleigh, Sacramento, Seattle, Washington, London, Dublin. I love Schenectady being in that list. So thank you, John, for bringing us this. I want to thank the broker. We get leads in the real estate world. And in this case, we got a call one day from Adam Field. Adam, raise your hand. From Pyramid Brokerage, give him a hand. We wouldn't be here without him. And he said, I'm looking for 30 to 50,000 square feet, high ceilings, no columns, cooperative community, blah, 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 you know, and we jumped on it. We jumped on it. And the exhibition hub team came up and visited and just fell in love with the Armory. This was a competition. These things don't happen automatically. A lot of venues were competing for this show, and we're thrilled to have it in Schenectady. Our partner in putting all this together with Ray and Jeff Legier, we couldn't have done it without him. We're very grateful for his participation and his leadership. We'd ask next for Todd Garofano, Executive Director of Discover Schenectady. Come on up. Thanks, Todd.
Thank you very much, Ray, and thanks everybody for being here. It's always tough going at the end because all your material is gone, right? So you guys all were looking at my notes, so I get it. You know, this is something that we consider tourism development, right? This is where, you know, something new, we're able to get into our destination and really welcome new visitors to Schenectady County and to the capital region. So we're fielding calls from people from Pennsylvania, from Western Mass, from Connecticut, from Western New York and beyond. So we know this is going to be a hit. We thank John and his team and Crystal and all the folks behind the scenes who have really worked so well with us together. We look forward to supporting you guys in your marketing efforts and really casting that wide net to bring new visitors into Schenectady County. As John said, you know, we want folks to come here, not just make a day of it, make a night of it, make a weekend of it, you know, include it in your plans. We're going to be here with this exhibit for, you know, for months to come. So we want to take advantage of the folks that are coming to the capital region for other events, whether it be the track in Saratoga, Hall of Fame weekend in Cooperstown, you know, what have you. We want them to extend their trip, come see what we have going on in Schenectady, get a bite to eat downtown, grab a drink, shop on J Street, go to our other attractions, Proctor's, Rivers, take a stroll through the stockade, right? Take advantage of everything that we have here and you know, fall in love with Schenectady and come back and see us again. So we talked about jobs a little bit. I know the team here has hired over 70 local folks to staff this, which is amazing. So this is about jobs. It's about, you know, tourism jobs, protecting jobs at our hotels, at our restaurants, and at our shops as well. So huge economic impact, and we just look forward to a successful run, and you know, just can't thank you guys enough. So thank you.
How many coming today?
About 1,200, I think, tickets were sold for today, and that was a sellout. Wow. Sold out today, 1,200.
Thank you. The community college is our partner. They're our neighbor here. I want to thank Vice President Patrick Ryan and Dr. Shabazz, who's the Chief of Staff of the college. Dr. Mono is on an international recruiting trip, so he was not able to be here today. We're especially grateful to the college. They had no sooner finished the new parking lot outside, and we came in and scratched our head to Dr. Mono and said, geez, we really need to use it for the next few months. And as always, the college was very, very cooperative. I want to thank the Metroplex board members that are here, Brad Lewis, Neil Golub, Nancy Casso, and Karen ZW. Thank you for all your support of this project. I also want to thank the amazing Metroplex staff. Tonya, David, and Jennifer are here. Raise your hands to make it happen. Thank you. Another key partner, and he was out making sure everything was neat and tidy this morning, and doing all the great things that he does to help downtown Schenectady. Jim Salango, Gail, and the team at DSIC. Thanks for being here. And our downtown ambassadors will be out during the run of the show, greeting folks, and we thank the City Mission and the Ambassador Program for their cooperation. Now it is time to cut the ribbon, so if we could ask the county folks that are here, the City Council people, the Metroplex board members to come up with John, and we'll let John do the honors with the scissors because he's better at it than I am. Here we go. You want to go right in front of the podium. Right in front of the podium.
Excuse me.
Right.
The other side of the barbell.
Uh-oh, that's short.
Oh, no.
Slide down.
We should do it this stretching out right there.
Give you a count. We can get Todd in here too. Yeah. He's right. We're good. Come on.
Put the scissors down. I was
No
joking.
sharp instruments around
Run
Ray.
it down.
Okay, here we go.
Get close to you.
2,
Thank you.
3.
Woo!